Satnam. This time we will explore a Kundalini classic known as SatKriya. Now it's most commonly done sitting on your heels. There are some exceptions, but we'll deal with the most common expression of it. I'm sitting on my heels. I have my left toe over my right. That's a personal preference. You may find it works better for you, a little different. For me, for this posture, my knees are about 2 fists, but again, you may find it a little better, slightly closer, possibly a little wider, but you'll find something stable for you in that regard. Now, if for whatever reason your body doesn't allow you the capacity to sit comfortably on your heels, there are some interesting alternatives. You could use one of the pillows. I'm using this. You could put it here. That might be helpful. Having a softer floor under you might be also useful. You'll decide. Or sitting on a block, that could be helpful as well. But let's break down the Satnam. When you think about, I'm pointing to the party that's going to awaken. Imagine, the mystical Kundalini snake awakening from the sacrum. And then it goes through the heart center. Concludes this journey at the third eye with a soft. Put it all together, you get Sat. Sat. And the gift of the journey is Nam. So Sat Nam. Sat Nam. All three are in there. Sat Nam. And I like to say the Nam in a way that feels like I'm receiving a blessing. So that's the sitting and that's the sound. Up to the third eye, receive Nam. Now the arms, we're going to bring those up, but once again, you might want to come a little bit forward of the sit bones in this position. In other words, have a little more extension. I'm going to show you from this angle. Back here may be a little bit unsupported. You may not want to go, that would be too far. So somewhere in this domain is about right. Once you have that, you're going to then this up, okay? Shoulders down, and now you can, we'll come into the arm position. There are a few approaches that I've taught over the years. I kind of like this, though. You bring your arms out, up. Right about here, try to leave your shoulders down. If you tend to have a lot of immobility in your upper back, you might find yourself here with your elbows straight. You might be better off relaxing the elbows a little bit in order to lift your chest more. These are the compromises you can make. But once you're here, you can try to roll your armpits just slightly inward to make it easier to hug your head or your ears. Now, the hand position, since we're going classical on this, gentlemen, have your right thumb over your left. We're going to just do it this way. So right thumb over left. And ladies, left thumb over right. You can also come up this way and just roll the arms in a bit. Little Jalandhara Bandha is important. You'll be focusing at your third eye, so it's the Ajna Drishti. And what we'll do is this. You'll inhale and exhale and inhale. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. I get asked this, where do you take your breath? Well, there's two choices. I think two good choices. My preferred way is to, after the Sat, that there's a moment for a little puff of air. Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Others find it more suitable after the Nam, Sat Nam. You'll have to experiment and see which is the place best suited for you, because there's very little time to get any air. And I prefer to take that little puff in between each Sat Nam. And then I get asked often, well, how fast? Some people like to do it Sat Nam, Sat. And some do it slower. I just prefer to do it a little slower. Sat, nam, sat. And the reason is I want to feel the engagements and experience it at a more subtle level. But it's not like one is absolutely correct and one isn't. You know, depending on the energetics of the class being taught, it may be better suited to do it a little faster or slower. But I recommend learning it slower to get the component parts. Again, sat, nam, sat, nam. Sometimes in a person's enthusiasm, we'll get this and sat, nam, sat, nam, sat. And the ah's left out, and then there's so much inward pressure at the navel that it's flexing the spine forward. What we're trying to do is bring this in and up. Sat, nam, sat, nam. Again, sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam, sat, nam. Once again, at the sat, there's an engagement, a kind of a mild mula bandha engagement there as it moves up through the diaphragm into the heart, through the crown of the head, including here, coming back with the nam. Sat nam.